Hi, good day. I have a new kind of video. I'm going to be doing a total playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's a very old game. It was first released on the Nintendo 64. I played this game when I was a young boy, so many years ago. And this video is going to be like ASMR-ish. I mean, semi-ASMR. It's going to be soft-spoken. I won't really whisper because that doesn't go well with playing a game like this. So I'll talk, softly talk into my microphone. I actually have a lot of interesting mods installed for this Ocarina of Time playthrough. First of all, it's the HD version, which is some kind of official Nintendo remaster released on the DS, the 3DS. And I actually have a 4K texture pack installed. And I also have a Vulkan graphics mod installed, which basically unlocks all kinds of post-processing, HDR effects and things like that, so it's extra colorful, extra beautiful. And I also use a frame generator because this game actually runs at 30 FPS on a Nintendo 3DS, but with this frame generator it goes up to 60 FPS. So this is a heavily modded Ocarina of Time playthrough, and it's only for the better. It really makes the game that much more beautiful. And it's good to have you back watching this here. And thankfully I have a powerful computer that can do all this stuff at the same time, like have VR chat running and then this heavily modified emulator of the Nintendo 3DS. RTX 4090 for the win. And alright, I'll be grabbing my controller and I will start this playthrough. This game is legendary, you guys have no idea. Probably most of you have no idea. So that's Epona, that's our horse, and this is obviously the main menu. Now you can see it says 4K textures by Henrico. That's the texture pack I'm using, and it also comes with the graphics pack. Now I might actually be able to show that off to you. Let me just do that here. Give me 1 second. You would just see like the epic Vulkan menu that allows for this custom stuff. There you go. So I have all kinds of stuff installed here. HDR, tone map, honestly even more stuff. Like all kinds of stuff I have enabled here, okay? So it's very modified. This is like a direct Vulkan modifier. It edits the shaders and everything. It's really fancy. But it's probably all alien language to you non-game devs. Okay. Now, let's get this party started, okay? I'll create a new save file. Sometimes this thing might lag because what I'll actually be doing from time to time is checking if I'm positioned correctly, like right now. I just have to make sure I'm sitting in the right position and that you can actually see my VR chat avatar. There we are, that works. Okay, then I go back into the game again. Yeah, don't ask me how many hours it took me to set this whole thing up. This video is made possible thanks to a lot of complex technology that's actually not easy to set up. And it even requires like restarts of your computer and VR headset when you do things in the wrong order or whatever, because it's still very buggy VR, as you might imagine. So I have a habit of just giving myself a better name than a default one. Let me just backspace this. You know what? Because I'm recording this on YouTube, I'm actually just going to name myself Star Wolf. It's going to be all caps. So, for the people who have grown up with this game, you know how legendary it is. I hope you've been able to play the 3DS version too, or maybe that's the one you grew up with if you're a bit younger than me. I actually grew up with the original Nintendo 64 edition, which has an even lower frame rate, by the way. It has like 20 FPS by default on that console, but I mean, it's a very old console from like the 90s or 90s. It's like one of the first 3D game consoles. For that, it didn't even have true 3D. It's one of the first Nintendo consoles. So this game is very old and it's very nostalgic to a lot of people. It actually has great music, great landscapes, good characters and all that stuff. So there'll be moments where I'll just be quiet or maybe just stop moving and just take in the environment and the scene. Especially with these graphics, I've never experienced it like this before, and it's probably going to be the first time for you to see Ocarina of Time like this. It's going to be truly beautiful. Oh, oops. I thought I would press OK. And this music, oh, it's so good. Okay. Perfect. Just enough letters. I don't believe in coincidence. Now let's get this party started. That's Link. That's not Zelda, by the way. If you call him Zelda, I'm shooting you. Wow. Maybe I should read out some of that dialogue, but I don't want to speak Old English. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly, the fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. Wow, this looks gorgeous, by the way. Wow. I remember this really well. Oh, this is truly beautiful. The boy without the fairy will finally get a fairy. Starwolf, wake up. The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Starwolf, get up. Hey, come on. Can Haru's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Yes, it can. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. And here we are. That is the official intro of Ocarina of Time. And I'm noticing one thing, right? Like, I need to check on my main screen if this is 60 FPS. Yeah, it probably is. Okay. So, we just saw the intro where Link had a nightmare while he was sleeping here. And he stood in front of Hyrule Castle. In front of the gates. And he dreamt of a princess on a horse fleeing from an evil horseman. The evil horseman that will be mentioned and seen more later on. And the Deku Tree earlier that just said that we were Hyrule's fate to save it spoke of evil, and he actually mentioned Ganondorf with that, or he meant Ganondorf with that. So let's leave our home here. Young Link in the Kokiri Forest. You, Star Wolf. Okay, I'm not gonna talk like that. Maybe I will. What you want? Wow, a fairy. Finally, a fairy came to you, Star Wolf. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Star Wolf. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Yes, ma'am. I have to check my main monitor again. Oh, that looks good. So I'm getting so since I'm playing with my headset on, I'm actually seeing slightly different colors and frame rate than what you're seeing on the video. That's just the nature of VR stuff. Also because I'm actually recording this in HDR, and my VR display does not support that, so the colors are a little oversaturated for me, but not for you. But it's all about the experience for the person that watches this. Now, I know what we have to do, but I'll just walk around. I'll take my time. I'm not really going to speedrun this. Mito told Sarah he would do it so she would like him, but I'm not the one doing all the work. Or I'm now the one doing all the work. You and Sarah are close friends. Will you help me cut the grass? I'll let you keep anything you find while cutting it. Well, we can't cut it yet because we don't have a sword, and we're too weak to just pull it out of the ground. Because we're a little boy. So the Deku Tree is actually located here, but if you move here, you'll be stopped. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mito? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield? Ready? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Sheesh. Yeah, so we need a sword and a shield before we can actually advance through this section. And they're located in interesting places. It's been a while since I played this, but it shouldn't take me too long to figure this out, okay? So first of all, you go up here. Oh wait, let's talk to Saria. Oh no, that's another woman. The best place to go to learn some new skills in the Forest Training Center. Yeah, it's actually this way. This is where we'll get our first item. Have some signs here. Hey, it's a fairy too. Oh, you can jump sideways and do backflips. Right. It's like a whole... This game has like a decent combat system with targeting and everything. Like this. Backflips, yo. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Jeez. Alright, so Nevi's trying to talk to me, right? How do I talk to her? I wonder... You used to be able to talk with your fairy, right? But I think she more wants me to read this, not necessarily talk to her. Let's walk or crawl here. Guys, these graphics are so good. Like this 4K stuff, HDR, post-processing, 60 FPS. Whew. This is incredible. Yeah, we need some rupees actually, so that's how I'm collecting them, because we'll buy a shield with them. And here is our sword. You got the Kokiri sword. Tap on the button on the lower screen to open the gear subscreen and then tap the weapon to equip it. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. Okay, so I do realize one thing, which is that this is the... Oh. This is the 3DS version, so there's actually like touchscreen gameplay, and I don't know how that's going to work with my controller. That might actually become problematic, but I think I can just use my mouse. So, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Because... Okay, I can save, right? I can access the menu now, but now I can't. Can I? No, that's not really what I'm looking to do here. So, how do I actually equip my sword then? Do I use my mouse? I probably use my mouse like this. And I equip my sword. Yeah, cool sword. Let me equip that. Oh, we already have it equipped now. Good. We have it. We have a sword on our back. Let me draw it. There we are. Armed and dangerous. Okay. That's real good. That's real good. I mean, this looks spectacular. What was in here? I know we don't necessarily have to go in here, but like I said, I'm not rushing things. I'll just check things. No, I don't need a tutorial. I'm a veteran, no thank you. Oh, you guys are this is just a tutorial home. No thanks. Can I... Yeah, that's typical in most Zelda games. You can destroy endless amounts of pots, jars, or vases, whatever they are. Probably should do this. Okay. So, we have our sword. Now we need a shield. The guy said we needed a shield. And they actually sell that in the store of this village, but that actually means you need some rupees, you need some money. Where was the guy who was saying I need to cut his grass and I could keep whatever rewards would appear from it? Thank you. It is an honor, right? Yeah, so that big tree that is basically summoned us, that has sent this fairy to us, is the guardian of this entire village. It's actually a powerful entity. And we're heading to it. So hey, I just cut your grass. Yeah, I just did that. Okay. Well, it wasn't that much reward. So I picked up some rupees, right? Let's see if I have enough. Hi there. Yeah, I know that. Like, you need to realize, I was like 6 or 7 years old when I was actually walking through this level for the first time. Maybe like 6 or 5 years old on a Nintendo 64. I didn't even understand English, so I just had to guess what I had to do. It actually took a lot of time for me to figure out where to go. And he also released I was not using the internet to find out how to progress or advance in games, so I really figured out everything myself, a lot of trial and error. There would be days where I just play and not make any progression. Now let's enter the store. This game is legendary, guys. I'm telling you, these graphics, unseen. Most people have never seen this game so beautiful before. And look, the store owner is a short guy. He can hardly stick his head out above the counter. And this music is so classic. Oh, it's so nostalgic. This is the shield we need. 40 rupees. Do we have that? No, we don't. Oh, we only have 28 rupees. You can see that in the bottom right. So we need to collect more rupees. We almost need to double how much rupees we have. That's fine. We'll do that. So I want to climb up here because I know there's rupees up this thing. I need to walk all the way around. Are you kidding me? And as you may know, in Zelda games you usually move faster by what's the word? Oh, basically by doing this. Wait, I might not want to do it here because I will fall off. By rolling, right? Like rolling like that will make you move faster. Thanks for that money. You came all the way up here. You're a real man. Look, isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with so you can look around the forest with okay. I mean, yeah. No, there was a different way to actually look. I think she meant a different button. Maybe not. I'm honestly not so sure. Yeah, that is not like a button. That's just a eye icon she's saying I have to use. Anyway, we're 35 rupees and here is our final 5. And we have 40 rupees now. This is gorgeous. Just wow. And wow, even more money. What are you doing here? Give me that shield. Yes. Awesome, awesome. No, I don't have money and I don't need that stuff. Wait, there's money here too. Yeah, I remember. Told you, I'm a veteran in this game, alright? Okay, Link. It's time to go to the Deku Tree. It's time to go. You and Navi, you must go. It's time to grow up. It's time to awaken to your true destiny. What? I have it. Oh, I need to equip it, of course. So let me just use my mouse for that. Hope this won't be a problem in the future, but I'll find a solution. A child-sized wooden shield. It's light, but also flammable. That's right, this shield can actually burn, and you can lose it in the future. But not for now. There's no fire enemies nearby. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should have at least a sword and a shield. Hey, what's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield? And what's that? It's the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mito, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. Someone is jealous. Someone is very jealous. Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, those enemies drop those items, and the first time you pick up an item, it will show you that stuff. Easy. Thanks for those free sticks. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. Oh, that's what Navi says. Because Link doesn't really talk in this game. Everyone just talks to Link and talks around him, but he doesn't talk. Oh Navi, thou hast returned. Star Wolf, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gains strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily thou hast felt it. Starwolf, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed, I need thee to break the curse with thy wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Now, one moment, before I do all of this, I want to check one thing with my OBS. We're still recording, we're good. Look, this is experimental technology, so every once in a while I have to make sure nothing crashed, everything's working. I don't really edit my videos because I'm young Starwolf, I don't have time for that shit. Not for real, I don't have time for that. Okay. Yeah, of course I have courage. Then enter brave Starwolf, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Starwolf, and Starwolf, when Navi speaks, use the button to listen well to her words of wisdom. Alright, the first temple of the game. It's inside the Great Deku Tree. So I think there's a way to look, but I probably have to use my mouse. Click on it, and then yeah, that's how they want me to look. So it's not like a controller button, but it's like a touchscreen button. Interesting, interesting. So I can look around like that. Wow, this is gorgeous, guys. People who've played this game many years ago on the original console will know how beautiful this is. This is next-gen graphics compared to the way this game was actually released. It was released on the oldest 3D console. I mean, that console had maybe like what? 64 megabytes of VRAM. I don't know, that's just a guess, but something like that. You know, like my RTX 4090 has 24 gigabytes of VRAM, but back then, I mean, you should look at the original Ocarina of Time game on Nintendo 64 and compare the graphics to this. You can watch it on YouTube, you'll see for yourself. It's tremendous, it's tremendous. How do I use my shield? Okay. We got a Deku Nut. Let's go. Our first Deku Nut. Maybe you can get some items from that. Oh. Look at this wall. The vines growing on it give a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Starwolf. I know. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, there's a spider web here, which is bad science if you have arachnophobia. This temple is, yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it. I kinda just did. Alright. Now... let's climb up this great tree. There you go. You have spiders on top of those climbable branches. We found the dungeon map. Sweet. Now we probably cannot climb that yet because those spiders are on it and we have no way to actually deal with them. So we should enter this door. Thank you, always helpful, Navi. Except I knew most of this stuff. Oh, we have you here. I remember you. Gotcha. Oh, forgive me, master. If I give you a tip, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work though, if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you are feeling bold. Hey, he did a little 360. I like that. I think that's like a funny code bug. Yeah, I don't know if I can sick jump. So hopefully we get our slingshot here. Yeah, I think that's the only possible item we can get, really. So we have a shield, a sword, and a slingshot. You need to realize, when I was playing this game for the first time as a young boy, it took me a long time to even get into this temple, to even find the shield and the sword. Specifically, the sword took me a while to find. Like, when you're like a 6-year-old boy playing this stuff, you don't even understand the language. You just have no idea what you're supposed to do. Though my mother did help me with translating things. Okay, so what we have to do now, well, first of all, save. And we actually need to equip the slingshot here. So how do I do that? I go to items, I select the slingshot, I press on X, and now it's like a shortcut on my actual controller. Dude, I'm telling you, those controls are really good for a game back of this time. That's why it was so successful. I mean, Nintendo has really always been successful. Maybe only not around the era of the Wii U, but even then, like, they recuperated from a massive failure because they just have the money and the reputation. And it's games like these, which is why they had that reputation and money in the first place. The Nintendo 64 console was truly legendary in the game industry, generated so much money. And I mean, obviously this is remastered and they improved some things, but like the gameplay, the control binds, the UI, the way you have to equip items, and that you can assign them to keys as shortcuts from your inventory, those were all in the original N64 game. And that game probably released in like, I don't know, like my guess would be like 1999 or the year 2000. Like, it's very old. It's probably older than a lot of people are watching this video. They weren't even born when this game got released, so you gotta respect it. Now, we're getting rid of those spiders up here. No, there's more up there. I know that because I hear them. And we're gonna press the eye icon to start aiming. Yeah. Hello? Oh. That's funny. I need to get used to using my mouse while in VR. And while using a controller. I'm telling you, this video, you don't know how much technological marvel is needed to get this done. Fucking scrubs. Okay. And we'll just let ourselves go here. And remember when I told you about arachnophobia? Uh-oh. So I'm actually not going to fight him yet, because there's some unexplored doors. Eventually we'll have to jump down there to break that spider web at the bottom, which we can when we jump up from that high. We'll have enough momentum. However, first we're gonna get a compass. I just ignore the enemies. Every dungeon in Zelda games has a map and a compass, and it would just help you navigate through the dungeon pretty much. So I can just ignore you, buddy. As you can see, the door is still closed, or the door is closed, and the way you fix that, well, is by setting that lantern on fire. But before I even do that, right, I want to go in this small chest. Oh, we have one of those things here, so I should be able to ignore him. Yep. And I grab a little thingy. Oh, that was nothing really. That's a useless chest. And we have to get this. He will drop like a special thing, a gold scotula. And later on you will find a cursed family in a village, right? And they need you to gather like 100 scotulas. They're spread across the whole game, across the entire map, all the dungeons. If you gather all of them, you will save his family, undo the curse. It's actually pretty tragic, but you'll see that. So what I have to do now is no items, assign that to Y. Easy. I am the hero of time. cool. So we have all that now. Gotcha. Yeah, those things really scared me as a child. Like they really made me feel like tense and stressed out every time they drop down those spiders. So as far as I'm concerned, right, I should be able to jump down and it will break. Yes. So now we fell through the spider web and we have reached the basement or the underside of the Deku tree. Oh, that's another skill to I do actually want to gather that, so although I probably will not be able to get all 100, but I'm just going to miss out on getting one once right in front of me. Gotcha. Doesn't Link look cute? He's still like a little boy, technically. He has like a little slingshot, a small sword, a small shield. It even says it in the item descriptions. So we want to go here first. Oh, I can't. There's spider web. What I do want to do is save. I mean, this stuff is so modded. Even a Nintendo 3DS could definitely not run it like this. There's another thing. Ah, amazing. Just kicks that chest open. Yeah, those hearts are useless because it just gives you 1 health, but usually enemies and like pieces of grass drop them too. So like the first few chests, and especially in the first dungeon, are really useless. Well, maybe not if you really need that health, but like I'm pro, I'm not really taking any damage, as you can see. Okay, I might not be able to get that. Yeah. Maybe we need to do like... This might be one of those things that you just can't get until you actually have like better items. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay. So what happened is the spider web here disappeared. And we can now use this fire to light that up. And now we can actually go through this door. And we see one of those again. Gotcha. Hey. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never be my brothers or behead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. I'll try to remember that. Maybe I should write that down, honestly. 2, 3, 1. Now I'll remember that. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Gotcha. I think I just have to do this. You see those godrays? So those godrays, since it's all modded, it doesn't necessarily always get generated by the right things. It just does it to bright white color. So even like text and Navi right now, it might look a bit funny and extreme, but I kind of like it. It's not perfect because it's like modded graphics, but it's still better than without any of it. But yeah, sometimes it produces some artifacts or maybe looks a bit funny. Like right now. Okay, she's telling me how I dive. Which I actually need to do here. Because I'm gonna have to press this button. I need to do it at the right timing. So I will do it now. The water will drop, it will lower. Now I have to quickly get here again. Get on this. Now we can actually pass that by going underneath. And here we are. We made it to the other side. And now we just have a mean spider. Yeah. Got you. Amazing. Amazing. Truly amazing. I can't believe I'm playing this game with these visuals. Listen. I know I can push this block. Like that. Now for someone who can't even pluck grass from the ground, it's quite surprising he can push that large block of stone. I mean, I would just get a few sticks. Thanks for the farm, bro. There's my fire. 1, 2. Beautiful, beautiful. Oof. Hey, you don't want to get too close or they'll hit you. You have to wait for them to turn around like that and attack them. Just strike them at the right time. I remember all of that. Now just ignore you, bud. What the heck? Kind of spooked me out. Okay, I can set this on fire, but why would I? Hey, go away. That's spooky, just keeps dropping. Probably can't destroy that. Cause it's, I don't know, need a bomb for that or something, I don't know. That's where I arrived from. You can see on the bottom left that the red arrow is on that door, which means that's how I entered this little room. Oh, I actually just need to grab a fire. Let's grab a fire. A little light, a little torch. Improvised torch. Cool. And now we can crawl through this little section. Puts us in this area. Oh, we're back in the room where this is the room this is basically, you know, underground the tree when we just fell down, but now we actually are on this platform we couldn't reach. And we can actually reach it now because I will drop this off and I will create a way for us to access it. As you can see, that's the button we pressed earlier. So there's a spider web here again, but you can't not drop from high up this time. So there's a different way you have to do it, and it's pretty straightforward. I'm getting all those plants. They don't even have a chance to hit me. Like I said, I am the hero of time. So what you're supposed to do is you have to get the fire from here. No, not the slingshot. And you just roll over. No, I messed it up. I did have to learn those controls. And there you are. We just burned it. Wow. That looks so good. Alright, here are his 3 brothers he mentioned. And we have to defeat them in a certain order. And I definitely remember it. 2, 3, 1. Boom! Get aced, mate. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Guama to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie, sorry about that. Cowards, snitching on your own queen. And so this was something that gave me nightmares as a kid too. Like, this is terrifying. Oh god. And so you hear something and stuff falling down, right? And you start looking up. Oh. Ugh. A parasitic armored arachnid, Goma. This is the curse the Deku Tree wanted us to free him from. And I don't actually know how to... Okay, so everything went well up until this point, because I don't know how... Oh, I'm actually losing a lot of health. Oh, that's not good. No, that's not good. I totally forgot how to defeat this boss. That's fine. It might be a bit difficult in a way, because we only have 3 hearts. So the first boss might still be hard to defeat. Yeah, she drops eggs which spawn those. Disgusting, right? I don't like insects, that's just me. I don't understand people like, oh, spiders are so cute. How do I get you? How? I don't know how I damage this boss. I think I need to like... shoot while she's up there. Right? Yeah, that's what I need to do. Get her! Oh god, that was not really a good combo at all. Oh no, please. Yeah, it's too late, won't be able to focus that because I need my mouse. Instead I'll just get some health. These are no problem. Oh, of course she dropped down right on top of me. We just gotta keep her focused. That's all I have to do. Keep her focused until she climbs back up. And then I just have to hit her in the eye with my slingshot. I feel like Goliath. Okay. Gotcha. Yes! We did it in 2 times. Amazing. And there's our first heart container. That's actually useful. This is not a heart that we found in those small chests. This is a container. It increases our maximum life. So now we have 4 hearts instead of 3. So, very helpful. Is there anything else we can grab here? I don't think so. We saved the Deku Tree from his curse. From the parasite. Well done, Star Wolf. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell thee. Wouldst thou listen? Yes. Poor Deku Tree and his giant mustache. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. Wow. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerer's powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find a divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. That man, Link had a nightmare about him. It's the same man. The princess was fleeing for him in his nightmare. Before time began. Oh. 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. These are the 3 goddesses. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Feror, the goddess of courage. So that's 3 goddesses, and this game is often about a triforce, a triangle consisting of 3 other triangles. And they represent power, wisdom, and courage, just like those goddesses. This is the story of creation in the Ocarina of Time universe. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the red earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of the law to the world. Feror, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. Wow. They departed for the heavens once their labor was completed, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddess left. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. That's the Triforce, you just saw it, that golden triangle. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast a death curse upon me and sapped my power, because of that curse my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. Yo, this Deku Tree, that is like a very serious character in this game, and like the way he talks and everything, like it's like a really sacred guardian of this land. Sacrifice himself, doesn't want people to be sad of him when he passes, and he finds like the chosen one, the chosen hero, gives him all the hope he needs, tells him the full story right before he dies. This is a very important moment in the story of Link. And this is how he wakes up to his destiny at a crucial, critical moment. This is Hyrule's final hope. Starwolf, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with thee, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse upon me. And he entrusts us with a stone that is a key to enter that sacred realm. It's one of the keys. And that evil man on a horse is looking for the sacred realm and the Triforce, and there's also these keys. You got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. The future depends upon thee, Starwolf. Thou art courageous. Shouldst thou ever lose thy way, seek a vision of the path from the Shaika stone that stands beside thy home. Navi the fairy, help Starwolf to carry out my will. I entreat thee, Navi. Goodbye. Rest in peace. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Starwolf, that's what Navi tells us. Goodbye, Great Deku Tree. That's how the Great Deku Tree died. Like a true legend or protector or hero, like... Did the Great Deku Tree die? How could you let a thing like that happen? It's all your fault. Dude, be quiet. You don't have a shield, you don't have a sword. That's... yeah, that's a memorable moment. This is how the Chosen One, Link, the hero of time, has really woken up to his faith. He gained instructions from that tree. And so the Deku Tree mentioned this stone. There's actually nothing we can do with this right now. Wait, you didn't have this in the Nintendo 64 version. I think they added this to the 3DS version. So if you're stuck, you can just talk with it and it will tell you what you're supposed to do. I don't need hints. Okay. So he told us we really have to go leave this village now. What? Where are you going? To the castle? Where's the castle? Yep, we have to go to the castle, the one we dreamed about. Hey, you wanna talk, buddy? Mito's very upset. Did something happen to him? Who is Mito? Is that the guy who thought we killed the Deku Tree or let that happen or something? I don't know. Wonderful. I will just save. And where is Saria? That girl who woke us up. She's not here. Kinda wanna talk to her. See if she has something to say when I tell her this story. But before I do that, I have to check out my OBS, make sure everything is working. It surely looks like it. That's amazing. Okay, let's proceed. Wow, that's 60 FPS. So you need to realize, guys, like, you're seeing this in 60 FPS, but the game is actually in 30 FPS. So 50% of all the frames you see are generated by my graphics card. It just, I assume it's like an AI algorithm. I am using a program for it. Let me look up the name. Maybe interesting to you if you want to experience it. Yeah, it's called lossless scaling and it's on Steam. So with lossless scaling you can get 60 FPS from those old emulators that have like 30 FPS target. Just look at those visuals. Oh, there she is. Oh, you're leaving. This is a sad moment. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Starwolf, because you are different from me and my friends. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. This is a key item. She is a really good friend. You received the fairy ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. She looks sad. Even Link is sad. He just wants to run away from his feelings. That's actually a deep moment, because like these people from the Kokiri village, they only live there, they never leave, so that's like their entire world, their entire life. And here comes the hero, like one of the first to leave the village, so they're all like sad that he leaves. They all grow up with each other, they're constantly around each other, so now we are in Hyrule Field, as you just saw. We are entering the great field of Hyrule. Oh, I thought there would be an owl in that tree, but I think it will be in the next tree around the corner. There you are. Starwolf, look up here. It appears the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged, even during the toughest times. If you go straight this way, you'll see Hyrule Castle. You'll meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. If you don't know where to go next, try heading to one of the locations marked with a flashing dot. See you around. This music, so legendary. Wow, look at those visuals. Wait, let me check this on my screen. That's so smooth. Wow. Wow. It's stunning in HDR. That an old game could look like this. Who would have thought? So he said go straight. So I'm not going to wander off this path. This is a relatively big field. So actually Ocarina of Time is open world if you think about it. It's actually an open world game. It's one of the earliest open world games ever made. So what's happening now is it's turning night. The gate of the castle closes, and it closes for a reason. This gave me a lot of nightmares as a kid, and actually when this happened, when I first played these games, when I was like 6 years old, I would just turn off the Nintendo 64. Every time it would become night, I would just turn it off. Because that's spooky. Like when you're like 5 years old walking like this and skeletons start climbing from the ground, attacking you like this. Nah, I got shocked from this. Like I just instantly turn off the Nintendo. And then just turn it on again. So it's daylight again. That's the how I would play it. Yeah. We have to survive here until it's daylight again. And the gates will open up. I think that's the plan. Yeah. And the moon is going down and the sun is coming up. Wow, look at those graphics though. Absolute madness. This castle looks beautiful. Oh, yeah, I'm a bit clumsy with those controls, but hey. I think I'm keeping a pretty good pace in this playthrough. Regardless. Welcome to Hyrule Castle Town. It's a peaceful, prosperous town. Look, you want to see a lot of vases you can destroy? It's right here. Heaven? Give me all of this. Okay, I should be talking that loud, my bad. I'm rich. I'm rich. I can't destroy that though. Hi, you didn't see anything? You're not a witness? Oh, he even tells me I can do it, so it's totally legal. Alright, we got 63 rupees from that, so we made it. So this is Hyrule Castle, or the village inside Hyrule Castle. And this is the market, very nostalgic. Oh, it's save. Hi, mister. This beard is my pride and joy. Doesn't it look luxuriant, kid? Yeah, it's a majestic beard. Have you heard that Princess Zelda sees prophetic visions in her dreams? Oh, it sounds similar to what we experienced. We literally dreamed of that villain and Zelda literally the night before the Great Deku Tree would tell us all this, summon us, and then die. Yup. Welcome. Yeah, we can't avoid any of this. Hylian shields, we really want that. This is a very fancy item. It will even be a must to have. It's actually very big. Too big for a child. arrows. Well, we don't have anything to hold that. We can't use bombs. Can I talk to him? Can I beg you for money? Oh yeah? Just rubbing it in my face that I'm small. I heard a rumor that there's a monster that eats Hylian shields. Oh, yeah, I think I know where that is. But that's nowhere near where we are. Oh, look at this couple dancing. Oh, you are more beautiful than Princess Zelda. Two lovebirds dancing. Kid, have you been to London Ranch? Their milk is delicious. Yeah, London Ranch is outside of this castle. I haven't had it there yet. I'll head there later. Look at those visuals, guys. This is beautiful. Wow. Okay. So we actually need a bottle to be able to buy these things. We don't have that. A fish. Yeah, so you need bottles to be able to buy stuff in here, and we don't have any of that, so my precious little puppy's fur coat is very special compared to the other mutts around here. Is that so? This girl's just chasing a chicken, isn't she? It really gives that village vibe. Like I gotta tell you, Nintendo is legendary, guys. You don't understand. Like, it requires a lot of work, especially on such an old console, to make a village or marketplace seem this alive. And the music, it's really good. Now again, you should compare what these look like on the original Nintendo 64 release. You'll see that it looked much more gray, even less polys, even lower resolution textures. But even back then, this game was a really good seller. But with the graphics of today, like what you're seeing here, nah, that's next level. Okay, it's a mask shop, but it's closed. As you can see, we're getting godrays on the text because the text is total white, and it assumes that's like a light source because that's how modded post-processing works. And like I said, it's not ideal. As you can see, even this store is producing godrays, which is not graphically accurate. So I would call that artifacts. Like you see some godray artifacts, but I don't know. Considering how old this game is, considering the basic graphics without any of those mods, it's still worth it. But I might be able to tweak that for the next video because it is a bit intense, I won't lie. So this is a mini game I'm not going to play. I think it's something with shooting a bow or like guessing the right door or something, which I just don't want to do. Yeah, I don't even have a bottle, so I can't tell you the contents of a bottle. Lake Hylia, right. Oh, your back itches? Why don't you ask me for back scratches? Yeah, Hyrule Castle is that way, as you can see. That's actually where we need to go. But, hey, you're not from around here, are you? She's talking to me. Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Melon. My dad owns a London Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk and he hasn't come back yet, so we'll find her father up there when we keep walking. Have you heard the legend of the Shadow Folk? They are the Shaika, the shadows of the Hylians. They say they swore allegiance to the king of Hyrule and guarded the royal family. But with the long peace, no one has seen a Shaika around here for a long time. However, I heard there's one Shaika woman living in the castle. Do you know about the Temple of Time that we have in the northeast part of town? Legend says that the Temple of Time is the entrance to the sacred realm. Yeah, I'll show you guys that Temple of Time. It has like a nice soundtrack too. Definitely memorable. Yeah, this is another one of those games. This is the one where you have to select like random doors. Or what is that? I don't know. I don't want to play these games. Usually they're pretty difficult, and like the reward you get is like a heart piece, and if you have like 3 or 4 of them, it gives you a heart container, so it's for extra health. But I don't actually need all that, cause I'm good at the game. at most games. And it just takes time, and you probably need a bow, I don't know. Wait, what? They say the aliens have big ears in order to hear the voices of the gods, but I've never heard them. Too bad, because I am the hero of time. Okay, so now we're going to that temple. It looks like a church, right? It's beautiful. You see like a mountain in the back? Gosh, those graphics. It really did not look like this on the N64 version. Like, oh my god. Temple of Time. This is what I was talking about. And this soundtrack. Very nostalgic. Wow. These graphics. Look at that. There are 3 hollows and an inscription here. Ye who owns 3 spiritual stones, stand with the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time. That is how the inscription reads. Yeah, it's giving us a riddle. Some kind of riddle. And this temple guards the sacred realm where the Triforce is. And that is also what Ganondorf is looking for, that evil guy on a horse. This is a gate, it's closed. And if we do what this stone says, it will open. We can't do what the stone says because we don't have the 3 stones it talks about. We don't have the Ocarina of Time. We do have an Ocarina, but it's not the Ocarina of Time. And we haven't learned the Song of Time yet, or whatever it asked for. Let me just, before I leave, right, just look around because this looks really good. Wow. Such an old game. These mods are beautiful. I can really appreciate that. And these colors, they're so bright. So I'm recording this video with an HDR color set, so it should like upload as an HDR video to YouTube. However, if you're watching this video maybe like a couple of days after it's been uploaded, YouTube might not have processed the HDR format yet. And yeah, if you don't have an HDR screen, you won't see the difference. Which is, by the way, like, to all gamers who have like a budget and like a decent PC already, you should buy a monitor that supports HDR colors. It basically means many more colors, and often they're like OLED screens, which means even deeper colors, more accuracy, and it's gorgeous. The prince is inside the castle just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. On this ground, time flows normally, but time stands still while you are in Lon Lon Ranch or in a town. If you want time to pass normally, you will need to leave town. Well, which way are you going to go now? Do you want to hear what I said again? No thanks. This is like a trick, a trap. If you constantly just smash A with this all, like I did as a kid, because I didn't understand English anyway, he would just repeat himself, because he constantly asked, do you want me to repeat myself, even earlier when we saw him, and it defaults to yes. So the game is trying to make you not button smash around this guy, where the dialogue just never ends. Okay. Alright. Let me take a sip of water. So, that girl said we would find her father here. No, I don't see him there. Wouldn't we see her father like right... No, I remember where we would find her. Him. Sorry, I mean him. I remember what that is. He's like sleeping somewhere up ahead. So if we talk to this guard, he won't let us pass. So, you say you want to see Princess Zelda, eh? You probably heard about her in town and decide you have to meet her. Well, go home, get out of here. The prince would never get an audience to the likes of you. I mean, she's the princess, so I guess everyone wants to meet her and talk to her, but I am the chosen one. Too bad you don't see it. So instead, we'll do this little parkour. It's good music. And we can't get spotted by those guards, right? So we cannot go down there. We have to go down here. Open this. I remember this. This is like a stealth. This is like one of the first stealth games or stealth gameplay elements in a game ever. I won't fill because they will just throw us back to the front of the gate that we just saw. But basically what happens, when you get too close to a guard or right in front of them, they'll see you and they just throw you out. And that's just going to take time, so I'm not going to showcase that. Oh, no, I cannot go that way. I have to go... Ooh. I have to go like this. Wow, look at how beautiful this is. You see these godrays, see that lens flare? So that's one of those post-processing effects I added. You don't even have that on the 3DS. Only have that on emulators. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I really know. Like, I can recognize all kinds of post-processing being a game dev. I've worked with post-processing in many game engines. From Godot to Unreal Engine to Bevy. Also in Blender. And so I can recognize a lot of things like ambient occlusion, all those god rays, lens flares. We even have screen space reflections, though I haven't seen those. Just look at how beautiful this is, guys. Just, we have to take this in here. It's just dark. It's nighttime. Hear the water of the castle just flowing. Look at that castle too. Wow. Hear those birds? Hear the crickets? Hear that bird? That ambient sound is super well designed. Like, this is very nostalgic, those sounds. Like, it feels alive. It really feels like you're out here in the fields, alright? And that is... This game is being created by tremendously talented individuals. And this game has made so much money. And the franchise as a whole especially. I mean, Legend of Zelda is arguably the most successful adventure game ever made. Or adventure franchise even. So here he is. And this is problematic because we cannot wake him up actually. Ah, that's a real big problem. Oh, that's problematic. We were supposed to find an egg somewhere. This is not good because we probably have to walk all the way back. I totally forgot that. Yeah. So we cannot wake him up as far as I'm concerned. Because you need to have a hen. No, we cannot enter that. So that's actually sucks. We can't wake him up. And so what we're going to do is... We probably had to find that in the village. I think I didn't do everything in the village. So please kick me out. Yeah. So now you see what happens when you get caught. They throw you out right here. Perfect. So another thing might be that the hen doesn't even appear until... Yeah, okay. This we actually had to fill. Here's the daughter. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Oh yeah, if you look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully. That's the egg we needed. And so we can go back to the sleeping father of that girl again. This game, it's beautiful. Alright. Gotta climb up here. I have to go this way. Uh-huh. And so the egg actually has to hatch, and that just takes time. Let me just save. So, and time progresses here, like the all says. It doesn't progress inside the market and stuff, but in this little like middle field between the market and like the real castle, it does. You hear that? This is someone singing. I believe it's that farmer girl. She's singing somewhere. Yeah, that's her singing, and we can hear her sing. That's cute. So we literally just have to wait for the egg to hatch. And in the meanwhile, we'll walk us towards the sleeping father. That lazy man. I'll take a sip of water. Good. Stay hydrated. That's very important. Very important. Okay. I keep grabbing my slingshot. Yeah, so what we have to do is do this and that, but it doesn't do anything yet. Yeah, we literally just have to wait. Look, a cuckoo hatched from the egg you were incubating. It's the miracle of life. Here we are, perfect timing. And so, wake up, old man. Your daughter is looking for you. Can a person get a little shut-eye around here? No. Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest, and I guess I fell asleep. You need some milk. What? Madam was looking for me? I'm gonna catch it from her now. I messed up bad, leaving Madam behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it. Yeah. You should look after your daughter, that's a good thing. I'm just going to open up a protein bar. Mm-hmm. Box number 2. Oh yeah, guys, I've literally reached this far in just a single playthrough. When I was like a 5-6-year-old boy, you don't know how long it took to even get here. Like, that should have taken over like a month of maybe like playing this game like for 1 hour every day or something, or like 3 days a week or something. And like, for example, that sneaking part, right, where we just have to sneak past the guards, there's actually more of that here. It's going to get even more intense. But even just that sneaking we just did outside there, where they would drop us in front of the gate if they see us, that as a child was very frustrating and difficult. Well, now I just do it in a single run, like effortlessly. Good signs. As you grow, you get better. Oh, I like that music. This music is good. So we're literally sneaking into the castle to meet Princess Zelda. You need to realize, it's just me and her that have those visions. The chosen hero and the princess herself. The rest, they won't believe anything. So they won't let me in to see her. She's completely isolated in the castle. Maybe not completely isolated, like she has good guards, but you know, they're really protecting her, and we're like just this village boy, and they really would rather keep me out of the castle. Mm-hmm. I think he only walks... Oh... Oh, good sir. How are you going to walk? Oh dear. I'm not getting those rupees. Okay. This way. Ooh. Okay, we're far. Just to find for the right opening. To wait for it, I mean. Okay, what? So, this is very tricky, right? As a child, I got caught so many times here. Mm-hmm. Just walk around. No problem, guys. You're totally amazing at your job. Not letting in a young kid. Here we are. The castle courtyard. Looks beautiful. Maybe a bit too much post-processing here, but hey. Let me look on the screen. Yeah, it looks good, though a bit too much godrays. But it doesn't make it look dreamy or heavenly, otherworldly, so in a way it's like cool. Here she is, the princess of Hyrule. The royal princess herself. What? Who? Who are you? How did you get past the guards? Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy? Then are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone? Yes, we do, miss. I had a dream, and the dream, dark storm of clouds were blowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I knew this was a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and I didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. What is your name? Strange, it sounds somehow familiar. Okay then, Starwolf, I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this a secret. Oh wait, I can't even read that. Yeah, please keep this a secret for everyone. That post-processing hides it all on my quest. The legend goes like this. See, she mentions that they built a Temple of Time to protect the Triforce. And even the goddesses are trying to hide it because it was like too powerful. If a human would get their hands on it, then well. That's right, the Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And in order to open a door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. Another thing you need is a treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. Yeah, that's what we read. Yeah, I understand. That's great. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize the man in there. Yeah, she wants us to look through the window. Look who we see there. Uh-oh. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? This is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudo. They hail from the desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I'm sure he's not sincere. The clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. This is the man the Deku Tree told us about. It's the man we also dreamed about, just like the princess. He is evil, and he is plotting against the king. What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry, he doesn't have any idea what we're planning yet. Yes, I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy, but I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than a Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it, and he wants to conquer Hyrule, no, the entire world. Starwolf, now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Thank you. I'm afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other 2 spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does. And defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure will be helpful to you. We received Zelda's letter with her autograph. Now we're like actually important and people will listen to us. Thank you, princess. My attendant will guide you out of the castle. Don't be afraid to talk to her. Wait, look at this nice courtyard she just hangs out in. Like a little garden inside the castle. I assume that this would have no roof then. It's like an open field. Yeah. Just inside the castle you just have this place. That's nice. That's her guard. That's a Shaika, by the way. A Sheikah, I don't know how you pronounce that. A very elite guard. And she is actually on the princess side. She's not like those dumb guards who won't believe her dreams or prophecies, so she understands that I'm here as a village boy. I am Impa of the Shaika, and I'm responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You are a courageous boy. You are heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I've played the song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There's a mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. X-A-Y. Okay. Most Zelda games have an instrument. You need to play songs. She will help us escape the castle now without being seen. Oh, and she disappeared. That's a cool disappearing trick, isn't it? Okay, so we've been tasked to go to Kakariko village and to this large mountain up ahead, which is this way. I'm not sure. I'm probably not going to visit London Ranch right now. We could get Epona, our horse. I'm not sure if we can get her at this point, but it's not needed to get that horse at the moment, so I just will not go for that right now. There are like numerous secrets here of things we can do, but I'll keep it simple. I'll just follow the main quest. You have a lot of side quests in this game, and they'll usually reward you heart pieces to get more lives. And now we're in Kakariko village. It is a small village. Need the king's permission to go up the mountain. Well, we have the letter from Princess Zelda. Let me take a look at how this OBS thing is going. Okay. This video is starting to reach a good time. I'll probably play for like 10-15 more minutes and then I will stop. And the next playthrough video, part 2, will be released later. It's been really good so far. Alright. Let's pick up my controller here. And keep going. So, this village is really nice. Oh yeah, that chair is like so big compared to me. I have to like jump on it. Is that someone? No, it's just like blue clothing. Okay. So I know where I need to go, but I just want to visit those homes, and I want to show that cursed family I spoke of, because they're in one of those buildings over here. They're going to ask for those golden tarantulas. Here they are. Or skulltulas, I mean, right? Oh, poor kid. We all look like this because of the spider's curse. If every spider of the curse in the entire world were destroyed, the curse will be broken. When you destroy a spider of the curse, a token will appear, collected as proof of your achievement. The number next to this icon on the gear subscreen indicates how many you have. Yeah. Look for them not only out in the open, but also inside dungeons. Of course, this is just our dream. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. If you break the curse on my family, we will make you very rich. Yeah, I believe they'll give you like infinite money or like a really large wallet. Something along those lines. But basically, sadly, his entire family is cursed, and the only way to lift this curse is by getting those skulltulas. This is very scary, especially as like a young boy. When you enter this home, you're like, damn, that's a messed up curse. They're basically forced to just live like abominations in this home and just hide here. Well, at least they have each other. Okay. So there's like a little chicken farm here. There's some chickens walking around. I believe this lady here actually wants us to collect all of them. Yeah. She wants us to return all the chickens, which we probably want to do, because I believe she's going to give us a bottle, which we will need to carry certain items. Oh, but at the same time though, it's difficult, because These chickens are like in weird places, like here. Like, how do you even get there? I don't even remember. I think I don't know how I get there. So I don't even know if I can do that right now. It might take a while to collect all the chickens. Look at those chickens. You know that meme? Yeah, let's see. Ah, hello, good day, sir. Mr. Guard. Oh, let me check it out then. I don't remember that. Ah. Hello, Mr. Cow. There's a heart piece behind him. I need to stop doing that. Oh, this is like the windmill with that legendary song of storms. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything here yet. Basically, if you play a certain song here, it will do something. But we don't know that song yet, so... Oh, there's a chicken there. Interesting. I probably want to head there, but at the same time I can't. That's what I'm saying, getting all those chickens is gonna be something. There's a little well here. And that totally doesn't hold any dark secrets. Or does it? Oh, I did it again. Yeah, these controls are funny, aren't they? Hey, what you running for? Construction. Yeah, they're building the village a bit. They're building something. You can see like a construction ground. Oh god, over there. Let me take a sip of water. Okay, right, so I hear a chicken. I think that's the one inside the fence. There's a chicken over here, but I can't even get there because there's wooden stuff stopping me from getting there. There's a chicken there, which I could have gotten if I did not return that other chicken. Like, I could have just jumped here and flown. I just saw another chicken. Oh, we're hunting chickens. Alright, let's do this. Ah, yes. Hello, Mr. Chicken. Now, watch this, watch this. Oh, I jumped too early. Why did you jump so early, Link? What the frick? Okay, whatever. Here's a second chicken. Can you already get me something? Five? How do I even get... How do I get here? That's really annoying. Yeah, I think I'm really supposed to fly at one of those chickens, but... it's just a bottle. I'm not doing it. Like, I'm just exploring the village. Getting any chicken that's like easily to get in my reach. But I'm not going like super out of my way to collect them all. Even though I will need a bottle eventually. But I think there are more ways to get bottles. I don't think this is the only way. And usually you can get many bottles. And you only need one at the end of the day. Okay, there's nothing up there. Ouch. Wait, don't have patience. Okay. What's in here? I want to play in the graveyard. Oh, we haven't visited that yet. We probably should visit that. Because we might learn something there too. Hey, that's not a bad idea, but it's very hard though. Okay, so what I'm going to do, no, not that. What I'm going to do, instead of going to the mountain right away, is pay a visit to the graveyard, which is this way. It's actually a scary place. Yeah, and there's like a grave digger there, Mr. Dampe. And here we are. And this is a place that's gonna give you nightmares as a kid, because there's a lot of shit going on here that's spooky. And hidden things here. So look. Oh. He's going to snitch on me. I probably should. Really shouldn't be looting graves. And even if you do, it's like traumatic. One day we're all gonna be laying under a tomb, our corpses will decay, larvae will consume all of them. Our skin, everything will rot. It will happen to all of us. Everyone who's watching this video, you are going to die. Your destiny is a place like this, at least the destiny of your vessel, your body, whether you like it or not. So, as you can see, the crest of the royal family is inscribed here, and we did learn one royal song, which is Zelda's lullaby. Lullaby, I don't know how you say that in English. So... The royal family's tomb. This is spooky, yo. Look at that. All those skulls. All those bats. Yeah, she wants to talk? So how do I talk to her? I don't understand that. How... Yeah, hello? Tell me, Navi, talk to me. No, not this. Not that. Yeah, I don't know how I talk to Navi, that's like a problem. Maybe I press VO with my mouse. No. Yeah, honestly, Navi, I don't know how I talk to you, but it's okay. Cause... Whoa. Thought I was alive for a second. This is spooky, yo. He did the 360 again. Amazing. I think get scared. There's gonna be like a undead zombie here that will leech onto you. These are nightmare, and it will scream and make you freeze. Oh god. Nah, I'd rather walk over this than get close to them. Terrifying. Okay. Look at this, we will learn a song here. Now, this is the tomb of the royal family. They have a really large tomb, but what are those zombies doing there? There you are. Yup. YRA. YRA. Okay. So, with this song, it'll become daylight whenever you want it to be. So we can basically skip nighttime and make it become daytime. And it will probably have other useful appliances. So we learned a secret song. Restless souls wander where they don't belong. Bring them calm with the sun's song. See? That's like a riddle. We'll be able to do things with this song. Not these spooky things. Please stay away from me. Okay, we're good, we're good. No. How many times am I pulling out that slingshot? Cool. So that was a little secret in the graveyard. It's nighttime now. The little boy isn't around, but look who is around. It's the gravedigger himself. Hey, what? I heard. Yeah, I heard one of those. The thing is, so even if I killed it, I wouldn't be able to get the token he dropped. So I'm ignoring that spider for now. Hey kid, don't mess around with the graves. I'm Dempe, the gravekeeper. My face may be scary, but I'm not a bad guy. Oh, gravekeeper, not a gravedigger. Let me give you an advertisement for my side business. Dempe the Gravekeeper's heart-pounding grave digging tour. What's gonna come out? What's gonna come out? When I start digging, we'll find out. Do you want me to dig here? Oh yeah, so basically, he will dig in places for you every time you pay him 10 rupees. And you can uncover like secrets, like harpies and other things. Probably want to do that, but he'll walk super slow. That's like a gamble, and I don't really know the positions of all the useful things are. So I will just skip this for now. I don't think it's super important. I don't think it is. This is his little home. There is a book here. His diary. When I dug a hole, I found a treasure that stretches and shrinks. It's so fun. I'll never give it to anybody. Huh. Oh, and I probably need to buy that big Hylian shield, right? You know what? I'm gonna ask him to dig here because it's obvious there's like something there. But I still need to buy that shield though. And I will actually need it. What? Only 1 rupee? Yeah, I definitely did not get my money's worth there. Fuck it, I'll just wait for him. I'll dig some stuff with him. We'll see what we'll get. Very slow guy. But yeah, can you keep walking? Thanks. So just nah, I'm going to waste all my money on this. But it's okay. We don't need that high. We don't need that Hylian shield right now necessarily. Oh, yo! I just doubled my money. Yo, I'm not gambling anymore. I got everything I needed. No, stop that. Okay. We got our money. And we actually can already buy the Hylian shield, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Hey, look, there's a spider thingy up there. But I don't know how oh, this is how I get up here. Yeah, okay, he should be possible to kill and get the token. There we are. Gotcha. Cool. No, just stop being... Yeah. So what I'm going to do is get that Hylian shield before I enter up the mountain, because I think it will be useful. This guy is depressed. Oops. Hey, I don't want to hit him. People are disgusting. My own father and mother are disgusting. You must be disgusting too. It's a pretty dark character. So we're heading back to Hyrule Castle. I'm just ignoring them. We're heading back to Hyrule Castle so I can buy that Hylian shield, and then we're going back to go up that mountain. Please go away. So I could probably play that song and it will become daylight, I think. But honestly, it's not really an issue to wait for it to become daylight. But okay, I won't have time to look up that song. Two v1 and I won. Easy. No. You gonna fight me? I mean, hey, they're giving me rupees, so... Though, not really that much. Uh-oh. That's bigger. Gotcha, though. Oh, he dropped 5 rupees. The blue ones give you 5. He's stuck. And we made it through the night. And so what we will do now is obviously save. And we're going to get the Hylian shield from the store. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't see Link there. It's like the post-processing is blinding me. But I'd rather have post-processing artifacts than none at all. Oh yeah, it was this guy, his store. So the dude in front has a big beard just like the guy here. Yeah, let me buy that shield. Heck yes, we got the Hylian shield, baby. Which is... I will probably just equip it because I already see why I wouldn't equip it. It's much bigger, though it's way too big for Child Link. You will see that when I equip it. But I think we'll need it to even get up that mountain, because that mountain, there's like a volcano up there. And it actually spews like a lot of debris. And we'll need to protect ourselves from it. So what I'm going to do is go to my gear with my mouse. Equip it. Yeah. Look. This shield, it's like covering my whole back and my legs. And this is how I use my shield now. Watch this. This is how I block things. I just crouch and I have like a shield behind me. So it's not even like a frontal shield anymore. So like I said, it's like... I might need to switch back to my smaller shield later on. The problem is it's made out of wood. And so it's going to burn from fire attacks and it will just disappear. And you will never have it again. I think. And there will be like a different place where you can buy a new wooden shield, but it won't look like the original first shield you buy. So I'm gonna try not let it burn. It's the first one, it's like a collector's item in a way. So we did everything, we explored everything here. We noticed some chickens that we haven't gone yet, but like I can't be bothered. So hello Mr. Guard, I would like to go up the mountain. The road is closed beyond this point. Can't you read the sign over there? Hey, oh, I see, you're just a kid and you can't read yet, haha. Dude, check this letter. Oh, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Well, let's see. This is Starolf. He's under my orders to save Hyrule. Haha, what kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Okay, okay, alright, you can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. Haha. Yeah, they don't believe us. I don't care. I think he's just jealous that the princess is riding me personally. If you're going to climb that mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It is an active volcano after all. Yeah, we just did that. Don't you see what I have on my back? Oh, and he wants a mask from the mask shop. That's also there at the market. But, yeah, that'll be for later. You just laughed at me, so I'm not really gonna do you a favor, am I? Here we are. Death Mountain Trail. Good music too. Oh, these things killed me a lot as a kid because I keep jumping and they're so annoying. Rushing right past them. Oh. These are, what are they called again? Gongos? Goros? Gorons? I'm one of the Gorons, the stone-eating people who live on a death mountain. Look at that huge boulder over there. It blocks the entrance to the Dodongo's cavern, which was once a very important place for us Gorons. But one day, many Dodongos suddenly appeared inside the cavern. It became a very dangerous place. On top of that, a Gerudo in black armor uses magic to seal the entrance. If you want to hear more Goron gossip, head up to our city. Yeah, so you basically learn that the Gorons who live in this mountain, who eat rocks, are in need of help. Because as he just mentioned, that temple, it's been sealed by like an evil Goron or something. Or Dodongon, something else. I don't know, something he said. Yeah. Oh, up here is a very special place, but we can't be there yet, but something big will happen there. But for now, hey, no! And okay. That was... that happened. Attempt number 2 at climbing this mountain / active volcano. And it's becoming nighttime and you can hear the wolves howling. Yeah, so these are... I have to dodge them. Oh yeah, and there's usually like a secret when there's something in a circle. But I just don't know how I activate that. I really don't. And here we are in Goron City. And so this is where I'll save it and I'll stop the first episode of the playthrough here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think the visuals are really good. This 4K texture pack is really good. The post-processing, the graphics modes are good, although they provide artifacts. So sometimes it does look a bit funny. This 60 FPS thing, I haven't been able to see it on my own headset. It's at 30 for me. But in the video, the game will be at 60 FPS. And it's gorgeous. I'll watch that back on YouTube in the raw file. Thank you guys for watching. I think I'll do more episodes on this channel, pretty much finishing this entire game. I won't promise it, but yeah. Thanks for watching. Until another time. Let's see. This has been a raw and edited playthrough, because I don't have time to edit shit. Alright, bye bye.